Hello, my name is Whitney, and I'm going to critique Bright's work, The Half-Elf Noble, with a sword and a shield talking to an eagle. The first thing that draws your eye in this piece is the giant eagle with its arms mid-flight. Despite the lack of facial expressions on both of them, you're still able to see the relationship of trust that they both share. The gesture of the elf noble does well to show his relationship to the eagle. We can see that he's lax and his body is comfortable, and his stance is also comfortable. The elf noble's clothing is like really designed well. Even if you didn't know his status as a noble, you can see by the ornaments on his lapel that he's of some higher status. You can see the sash on him and his badge slash sigil that he's in high standing. The background has some things to be desired. The texture of the sky doesn't really match the kind of feel of the entire piece, and it seems out of place. The grass on the hill has a nice texture though. It adds depth to the picture. Overall, the character design in this picture is really great. I can see that a lot of thought was put into the elf noble's clothing and to make him and to depict his status. So that's my critique. Good job, Bright.
Hello everyone and welcome to the third episode of our drawing challenge. This episode will be an art critique. We've battled for a while now and Whitney seems to be having the greatest advantage in winning against me with her amazing digital skills, so I thought I want her to school me a little on what she does that makes her art stand out from mine. This drawing challenge was once again derived from the What to Draw app on Google App Store. The challenge is a half-elf noble with a sword and a shield talking to a giant eagle. This is her piece and I will give you a chance to stare at it as we start to break this art down. Though in some bigger art terms, well then let's begin. The art piece is straight up awesome. From landscape to painting to characters, everything was well planned and thought of. What I would like to know was how she was able to come up with this concept. The environment is the perfect setting for the scene as the giant eagle stares down at the half-elf noble. The atmosphere reflects on the ground so well. And what she did was give a glimpse of what this elf had to go through to get to where it is. If we zoom in closer, it feels as if the half-elf has finally found what she was looking for on her long journey. The surprising look on the elf's face, seeing the eagle for the first time, and the eagle's reaction to finding a stranger makes you wonder why they're meeting. Both characters are so well painted. You could see strokes of the eagle. You can almost guess the age of the eagle for looking at how the eagle was painted. For my painting, I choose minimalistic painting for the count. I did speed painting, which took me an hour or two to finish the whole process. This probably took me a whole day to finish. I'll leave it to Whitney to answer that. And lastly, the logo. Whitney's confidence as an artist and her style. It tells you something about her. The heart she puts into it and the pride she takes in her art. The signature shows the completion of the art. She has shown everything that they needed to show, and it is up to us to find out what the art means. Looking at the art, there are many things that we can compare it to, from social construction to abstract. It all depends on who is viewing the art and what experience they have accumulated throughout years of collectors. As collectors, artists, or simply as they say, no matter how good you make it, there always got to be someone to criticize it. And I am the right person to do it. I like this piece that Whitney made. Everything about it is significant. The background really shows the depth and the struggle of the elf. The character elegantly plays their part in the scene, and the signature completes the art. Whitney did a good job making the background follow the reflection of the light source in the sky. Let's talk about the characters and composition of this art. First is the composition of the art. Always, our eyes follows what catches our attention the most. I love how Whitney leads your eyes through the art. The first thing the viewer will see is the horizon where the light source seems to be rising. It lets you explore the landscape, which leads you to the eagle, and the eagle leads you down to the elf, the character of this theme. The sword, being a golden ship, immediately lets you catch up to the elf. The character is drawn nicely with a given expression that completes the drawing. However, there is not much difference between the character and the environment. The character's color almost blends with the environment, given that they're getting closer to the same value. Also, giving the character no shadow and little reflection to the light source, like the eagle inheriting like the eagle inherited from the light, makes the elf a bit flat. The red cloth draws your attention, but you cannot really tell the action of the elf. Adding a shadow to the ground and highlight on the top of the edge will let the elf pop out from the environment without allowing viewers to tell the action of the characters. I believe there's the reason why we hang art, so it will make the viewers think about what she is seeing.